Hi. We back again, right? Today is March the 23rd, and we get to do Flak from Boundaries today. Thank you guys for coming in. Welcome to the Think Better, Live Better casting. I am I, and I am I. Thank you for joining me. This has been a wonderful morning so far. I've read 2 inserts, and I'm going to read this last one for the day so I can catch up. Yeah, it's been a couple of days, and I started something new, so it kind of threw my timing off, and I didn't get to commit to my commitments, but, I understand that I'm always committed to my commitments because the ones that serve me. So, yes. So, anyway, today, family, gang, tribe, is March the 23rd. We're reading from the language of letting go. And March the 23rd inserts is Flak from setting boundaries. I read this one, and I definitely need to read it again. But yeah, it has it has something that I need to reread it. I need to reread it and regroup it, and reabsorb it. Here it goes. Okay, so Flak from setting boundaries. We need to know how far we'll go, and how far we'll allow others to go with us. Once we understand this, we can go anywhere. Ooh, I say. It reads, okay, when we own our power to take care of ourselves, set boundaries, say no, change an old pattern, we may get flack from some people. That's okay. We don't have to let their reactions control us, stop us, or influence our decision to take care of ourselves. We don't have to control their reactions to our process of self-care. This is not our responsibility. We don't have to expect them not to react either. People will react when we do things differently and take assertive action to nurture ourselves, particularly if our decision in some way affects them. Let them have their feelings. Let them have their reactions, but continue on your course anyway. If people are used to us behaving in a certain way, they'll attempt to convince us to stay that way to avoid changing the system. If people are used to us saying yes all the time, they may start mumbling and murmuring when we say no. If people are used to us taking care of their responsibilities, feelings, and problems, they may give us some flack when we stop. That's normal. We can learn to live with a little flack in the name of healthy self-care, not abuse, mind you, flack. If people are used to controlling us through guilt, bullying, and badgering, they may intensify their efforts when we change and refuse to be controlled. That's okay. That's flack also, too. We don't have to let flack pull us back into old ways if we've decided we want to and need to change. We don't have to react to flack or give it much attention. It doesn't deserve it. It will lie down. Today, I will disregard any flack I receive for changing my behaviors or making other efforts to be myself. I will disregard any flack I receive for changing my behaviors or making other efforts to be myself. Hey! Wow, you get flack from setting boundaries, right? You think about that, man, right? When you tell somebody that, I'm no longer engaging in that activity, they want to be like, oh, yeah, you want to. Oh, you don't do that? Oh, you too good to do that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? And really, at that time, you got to think about it. They're giving you flack because they feel bad about what they're doing, right? If even if you were, even if you were, right, you're doing everything for them. Just you're you're trying to be responsible for their feelings, right? Or how they feel. So you do certain things, right? and then the day that you don't do it, they act different or indifferent, like you done something wrong, and it right. So they give you flack. That's flack, right? And it's only bouncing off of them because now they got to take the responsibility to do it, right? They got to take the responsibility to do it. They got to change how they feel about it in order to get these things accomplished. They got to put the bootstraps on and whatever it is they got to do to take care of their business because you're not doing it anymore, right? And but they give you flack before they go and do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a cry out for help. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cry out for help for themselves because the universe don't move shady. You know what I'm saying? So the universe is always giving you what you want, right? So this person, you could have been spoiling this person, giving this person everything, bending and bowing to their everything, to their every need, and then when you stop, because of your thing, you have your thing going. You want to take care of yourself. You want to love yourself because what you're doing for them is detrimental almost to you. So you have to take back your power in that sense. And when you take back your power, now they have to figure it out for themselves. They have to grow up. They have to start growing. They have to advance that stuff. They have to read up on the material of the stuff that you was taking care of for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they got or hire another dude boy, right? I'm not saying that but on the I think on a universal stance, as the universe is always trying to show you to be in charge, right? Not or being in charge of your emotions and everything enough to where you can have somebody around you that you won't badger when they stop, or you won't be mad at them when they quit. You will understand that that they can't take on this challenge of you know of they can't take on you as a challenge anymore, right? And so you don't the flack thing is they get it. It's out of their hands. It's out of your hands, and you have to fix your life, right? If so yeah. So that's just what I was thinking. When you set those boundaries, you just gotta stick to it, right? And let people give you flack, but don't bounce back. Don't hit them back. Just let them. Like I said, they're a victim of themselves. And yeah, so they're gonna be mad at themselves through you, type stuff, right? Or not through you. They're not gonna use you. You're not gonna be. Like they're gonna be mad at themselves, but they're gonna be right. So I'm saying through you because I'm everything and everything is me. So they're using me as them to be mad at instead of their body. You see what I'm saying? So they project their image onto me. Wow, I think I just said something there, right? Projecting yourself onto me, which is I'm already yourself, but now you're using because you don't want to be mad at you and blame you for doing it. So you can throw it out on me and say, that's myself walking around out there that did it, not the one in here. Which is all the same, right? Everything's me and I'm everything. So thank you guys for coming in, but. Yes, I just wanted to say that, keep your boundaries, respect yourself, love yourself, be peaceful, be loving as you can. Peace, unity, love, and light is a real deal, and it pulls you into prosperity because that is prosperity, So it's right there in prosperity. So once you start thinking on those, on those levels of light, then prosperity is inevitable. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening and for watching and for coming into my channel and for even running into this video. If you did, thank you guys. I love you guys. Until next time, citizen of love, think better, live better. Remember, one who is in love with oneself. I already said that, maybe not the way that I did it, but peace. One who is in love with oneself, one who is in peace with oneself and finds peace in others, and they unify in love in the light. They are lit at that point and prosperous. Ooh, I like that one. They are lit at that point and prosperous. So thank you guys for listening and for being here to help me make that up. Peace and love.